As the Fiona Harvey versus Netflix lawsuit heats up, if there's one thing that I've tried to do throughout this whole process, it's be balanced and fair to all parties involved. Does that mean that I think that Fiona Harvey deserves to win the lawsuit against Netflix and get the $170 million that she's fighting for? No. But what that does mean is it's only fair that if I'm going to show Richard Gadd's, emails that he received, from Fiona Harvey, which were absolutely and utterly horrific, by the way, I think it's only fair that I also show the other side of this, which was the horrific things that Fiona Harvey received off the back of baby reindeer, or allegedly so, as these have been filed as the exhibits in Fiona Harvey's legal case. And I'm going to warn you now, the emails that she received were pretty horrific, so, please, viewer discretion is advised moving forwards. But this does come from the court documents that were involved on Case Listener or Case Finder. So we're going to get into those today. Let's take a little look. So the first one that we've got right here is, I think most of these came through Facebook Messenger from the looks of it, because it says, obviously that's the Facebook Messenger logo, generated by Fiona Harvey on the 2nd of June 2024. And it says, "Woman, you're not beautiful. You're fucking ugly and fat. In fact, you should kill yourself. What you did was sick and cruel." Now, if there's one thing that I have stood by throughout this whole thing, is the fact that nobody, regardless of what's gone on or your, opinions on Fiona Harvey, nobody deserves to receive death threats at all. It's utterly horrific. And for someone to send this message off their own back to someone, so this came on May 6th, right? And just tell them that, this is unnecessary, utterly horrific, and this part, nah, not fair. And as we scroll through, you're just going to realise that this is the kind of stuff that she was subject to. And I can understand how this could probably be pretty, hard to manage if this is coming in thick and fast. So this one came in, again, generated by Fiona Harvey on the Sunday the 2nd of June. So I think what this means is that, these messages were, collated on this date. But this one came in on April 23rd, 2024. "I hope you burn in hell, you weird ass stalker. Oh, your country is a joke. You're uglier than a pile of shit. Get fucked." And just disgusting. Disgusting. Like I said, don't condone it at all. Regardless of how you feel about someone or what you believe they did based off of anything that you've seen, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Nobody should be subject to this. People even tried to phone her over WhatsApp, over Facebook Messenger. So you can see here, you missed a call from, and then the name's obviously been redacted, on April 24th. But I think that came in at the same time, the day after this one. So I can only assume that it might be the same person. But this does seem to have been a lot of different people that have sent all of this stuff. And like I say, I couldn't imagine receiving this kind of stuff on a mass scale off the back of a TV show. And to a degree, I have sympathy for Fiona Harvey in this sense, because as horrific as her actions have been exposed to be, based off of, Laura Ray's declarations and everyone else that's kind of come out, and Richard Gadd sharing the true emails, this doesn't deserve, that's happened. Yes, Richard Gadd deserves to have a voice to speak about his, his experiences, absolutely. But at the same time, this isn't the way to kind of, fix the problem, And people going out on someone's behalf and sending these messages because of something that they've seen on a Netflix show, it's pretty sick. This one is another one that came in on the 2nd of June. Not the 2nd of June, on the April 28th at 5:55 a.m. "You are nothing. All you do is sit at home on your phone on Facebook like a pathetic little cunt you are. The whole world now knows that you are really a disgusting bitch." It's just so unnecessary, in my opinion. This one's really bad. So this is another one that came in. I'm assuming this is from the same person, because it looks like a thread of messages, but it starts out at 10:41 a.m. All right, and it says, you know, as you can see from the timestamps, like these messages are seconds apart, literally like 6 or 7 seconds between messages. Are you the stalker? First message. The legendary stalker. Well, it's my turn now. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Again, inciting threats and, you know, what did these people hope to achieve is my question. Like, what these people sat here making these, like, sending these messages to Fiona Harvey. What did they expect to happen? Like, also, I know that for a fact that Richard Gadd did not ask for these people to go and do this. So I don't understand why these people feel it necessary to go and actually, like, do this. Anyway, we read on, because there's a lot of parts to this. There's a lot of moving parts. You gobshite. How are you going to say Martha is a make-believe character when you literally... I don't know what that is. I'm TW, so 2. Need hung badly. Not only the Richard didn't give its identity away. Digital footprint, daft, see you next Tuesday. Horrible. Horrible. Like, I mean, this person here is basically trying to state that their actions are justified because she can't blame Richard Gadd for this because she left the digital footprint, which, yes, but at the same time, why... anyway. This person is again from a thread, so April 29th. Proper fucked in the head you are. And then the day later, they tried to phone her. What were they going to do if she answered the phone? Another message coming in. Sick old woman. Now everyone knows what you did. Now the stalkers will be the whole world. I think, again, that's another threat aimed at Fiona Harvey, basically saying that she's now going to be stalked by the whole world. This is another thread that's come in here. So it looks like it starts... Again, this is one where messages were sent in, like, repeatedly, one after the other, seconds apart. Starts off with slag. Horrible. Go, KYS, you know, go and unalive yourself, essentially. Effing stalker. Didn't even do a good job at stalking for real. I don't care about the stalking. It's the fact you grabbed his, you know. Like, oh, man. Oh, I don't know, man. Let's carry on. That's one that I've already read out. Again, another thread of messages starting from the bottom. It says, did you stalk Richard Gadd, you weirdo? I'm going to get you locked up. And I'm going to send the police to your house and they'll know everything you've done because you're just a stalker sent from iPhone, obviously mocking the show. Did you attack Richard Gadd? Let's move on. Just trying to find ones. Here we go. I can stalk you, baby reindeer heart. You're a psycho. You deserve prison. You can all read that. Sorry, I'm just trying to... Oh, here we go. Hey, this is a thread. Hey, sent from my iPhone. Slag. Jesus, man. This one. Oh, no. This is one that I've already read. I'm just trying to find... Oh, here we go. One that I haven't read yet. So, effing disgusting. And then this is like an image that was sent. I dread to even think what the image was. Me to... Right, you can imagine what that is when it says me to you in the follow-up message. Your dog. As much as I disagree, this person just said, be very afraid. Oi, you fat pasty-chested brick shithouse. I hope you get public... Oh my god. And then the smiley face emoji as well, followed up by Toodle Pip. Watch Baby Reindeer 2, amazing show. And then try to call her. Like, you're effing disgusting. You don't you don't deserve nothing. I hope you suffer for years and years. You're a putrid pig. You are nothing. All you do is sit at home on your phone on Facebook like a pathetic... Wow. Just... That's the end of it. Those are the exhibits. Right. Obviously, those messages are disgusting is not even the word that I can even use for this, right? But I felt it important. I've shared a lot, almost everything so far, and I've tried to keep myself as in the loop as I can. But to be fair to Fiona Harvey, right? Not that I don't feel like she deserves to win the lawsuit whatsoever. But ultimately, if she's shared this and this is what she received, it deserves just as much exposure on this channel like I have done for Richard Gadd's side of the story. She deserves that same level of exposure. And what I mean by exposure is like me showing people what is actually she actually received. I know a lot of people based off of the show might say that she sent them to herself or whatever. I don't think that she did. I think that there are some sick and twisted people in this world, unfortunately, and I think that they would have hunted her down and found her. And to a degree, with this knowledge in mind, it almost makes sense why she went on the Piers Morgan Uncensored show to try and clear her name. Now, yes, she did a horrific job on the Piers Morgan Uncensored interview. And, I went through the Piers Morgan Uncensored interview on a couple of live streams. And the amount of contradictions that she made, she just dug herself an even deeper hole. But at the same time, this is horrific. And I can imagine that she, before she deleted her Facebook and social medias, this is the kind of thing that she probably still would have been receiving all the way up until she got that removed. But I can understand to a degree why she'd be fearful to leave the house. People are trying to phone her up. People are sending her these horrible messages. It does give me an element of sympathy towards Fiona. And please don't get that twisted, and don't think that I'm sat here saying that Fiona's the good person in all of this, because I think ultimately Richard and Fiona, to a degree, are just as bad as each other at times. Richard Gadd obviously suffered profusely at the hands of Fiona Harvey based off of what we've seen, and I think we can say that for a fact because we've seen the emails. But at the same time, looking at what Fiona suffered at the hands of Richard and Netflix, there's an argument to be made that actually, does everyone understand what I'm trying to say here? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. While you're down there, be sure to jump to get the hell out of that like button if you haven't already. And until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.